John and I were very much enjoying practice, being together a long time, and we felt practice very busy. We just felt it was nearing the time that we should hang up our retinoscopes.
As I say, it's good to see the practice going from strength to strength. We're a clinically orientated practice. The Hakim Group have carried on that philosophy of investing in equipment. The practice is presenting itself in a fresh way. A new shop front has been put in, which instead of looking late 20th century, now looks 21st century. And it's a practice on the ball. I'm proud to still feel an association with it, even though it's now belongs to the Hakim Group.
On a day-to-day basis, they can still see me and they still get as good, if not better, service. So it's all gone really well. So my main concern was just that they would be frightened that things had changed and therefore start looking elsewhere, but that definitely hasn't happened.
Find somebody you can deal with who are people of the word, who will follow through on the promise and complete satisfactorily. We were very, very lucky to find the Hakim Group, Imran, Zubair and the other people we dealt with, and very satisfied, and it's left us with a very warm feeling. My wife is still constantly talking about it, how satisfied she was to close the deal with the Hakim Group.
Imran and his team, they're straight talking. Whatever they say they do. Straight up, honest and direct about what he was going to do for us. And he's kept his word, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Top man.
2.5 years since I sold the practice. Nothing much has changed within the practice. Hopefully the girls, we still feel like one big family.
I used to own the practice. Imran came along and bought the practice. I continued to work here, and from a optometrist point of view, it's like as if nothing's changed. I'm allowed to do whatever, however I feel is necessary, to take as long as I want with the patients, to have as many appointments as I want, whatever I feel is required is fine.
Staff are working together, and we have actually all the same staff that we had 14 months ago, which is great and very good for, well, we'll have one retirement for patient continuity. It's been really good, because obviously you feel very anxious about how the patient's going to be, how's the staff going to be, how am I going to be, how's the family going to be, the whole thing. And it is different, and it is a different approach, but you soon get into the swing of it, and I would never want to go back. I have no regrets.
It's all gone really smoothly, and I would recommend it to anybody really. Yeah, it's been good, and I know that they get a lot of help and support and advice when they need it, but it's not intrusive when they don't. They're allowed to run the business as they feel fit too. And that's nice, because it means that we've been able to carry on pretty much the same way as we were before, just with the added benefits.
But in the end, it's worked out absolutely fine, because underneath all the mumbo-jumbo of the solicitors, the basis of the relationship has been my relationship with Imran, which has been excellent. And I think that he has trusted me, I've trusted him. We have had to, in a leap of faith when it came to it, that he was buying a practice that would do what I said it would do, and that I trusted him that he wouldn't make a complete hash of it and wouldn't introduce change too quickly. And I can tell you that we're now 14, 15 months on, but I'm absolutely delighted with the way in which it is now working out. The support that I get from the group gives me great hope for the future. The fact that there are younger practitioners involved in the venture that we're going through, who will be able to pick up on the new technical equipment and the new services, has been really first class.
We'd reached a point where it wasn't going to grow much more under our management, and we needed some younger minds with more business expertise to take it up to a new level, which we feel that it certainly will do.
All that Imran said, that nothing will change in practice. The patients will still have the same level of service, which is important to us because our name's still on the front.
Yeah,
isn't it,
that's right.
If you were thinking of selling your practice to Imran, I would recommend you did. I would have no hesitation in saying yes, you go for it. It's been a very, very good experience for myself, and I'm still thoroughly enjoying myself working there.
Well, the whole team that work with Imran, they seem to know exactly what they're doing. Great understanding when they see optical information put in front of them, and to us it was very important, having worked here for 32 years, that the goodwill and friendship of the patients is maintained when we moved on, isn't it, John?
Yes.
And it was...
Yes, we felt that they were the right people for the job. We thought that that was going to be the best way to get our patients looked after in continuity and for the future. So we thought that was the most important consideration, and I think we've been right about that.
The nice thing is you've more time to do the things you've always enjoyed doing. I'm a film buff, I'm a reader, I used to jog, I still jog. I'm a gym homebody now, I have the time to go to the gym.
I can now concentrate on my clinical challenges, and having removed all the mundane things like the management, the VAT, the accountancy, everything else as well, I can go out at 5 o'clock every night and enjoy other things in life.
I feel I've got total freedom to work however I feel is right for me and my patients, without any doubt.
And now that I'm only working part-time, I can focus on other things as well. So I spent this year making wedding dresses and bridesmaid dresses for my stepdaughter, which has been very rewarding. It's a nice balance for me now, being able to work in the practice part of the time and have a little bit more time to myself as well. More job satisfaction, I think, because I'm not focusing on the business every single day. It's actually even more enjoyable.
Well, it's different, a little different. Funny coming into work when you're not the owner anymore. But you know, we have complete professional freedom, and that's what matters really to us. You know, we can do as we wish, and we're not rushed in any way.
You can spend more time with your friends, you can have them round for longer, you can spend more time accepting their invitations. We were constantly saying, yes, we can come to your house, but only for a night. We have to be back at work the day after. You can live life at a more leisurely pace.
I think my major concern before I sold would be how I would feel letting go of the reins and somebody else taking charge and making policy decisions and frame decisions and lens decisions. But when it actually came to it, it was really quite easy. Imran explained exactly how everything was going to happen, and it happened exactly as he said it would.
We've got a lot of the administrative matters taken away from us, and we can concentrate on looking after our patients without too much administration.
So from that point of view, we feel that we're being able to give a better service. It's lovely to have that backup. And for me, as I say, it's nice not to have to worry about all the aspects of the business, although I enjoyed it very much. But sometimes you felt there was never a break Whereas now I think I've got a better work-life balance.
I'm certainly more independent. I'm certainly not tied to the practice or the books quite as much as I used to be.
So the unknown is always a very big step, and it was difficult to know whether I was making the right decision, but I think I have made the right decision. It's very nice to be part of a group which gives us the backup and enables us to do things which I couldn't do on my own.
I wouldn't say they're a good bet. They're the best bet. They're the best bet. Seriously.